That experiment has given me some good ideas on how to pull in a crowd. I just need to find out what I'm going to play. I'm meeting Professor Joe Bennett, a musicologist and expert in popular music. I'm hoping he can give me an insight into why we're attracted to hit songs. Is there basically a secret to writing a hit song?
There are certain characteristics of hit songs that people keep coming back to time and time again.
Right.
A minor, a chord of F, a chord of C, and a chord of G.
I mean, already that's kind of quite recognisable.
Yeah, because it's a lot of songs.
With those four chords that seem to be quite prevalent, how can I use this to my advantage?
OK, well, if you're busking,
Yeah.
then you're going to have a lot of passing trade by definition. So you want people to be walking up to you and saying, oh, I know this one. This is great. I really like this.
Do you think we are sort of pre-programmed to respond to certain melodies or chord progressions?
Well, music, I think, for all humans is partly about tension and release. So
Right.
that when I play a chord of G, if I'm in the key of C and I play a chord of G, it doesn't sound finished. So if I was singing over it, da, 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 and it's not finished until we've heard that pull back to the home chord. There is an apocryphal story that when Mozart was a child, his mum would get him out of bed in the morning by playing a scale that sounded like this. And then he would have to run downstairs to the harpsichord and put the octave in.
I'm not singing in the challenge, so I need another way to use melody.
What we could do is look at the pentatonic scale. Pentatonic meaning five notes per octave. And the pentatonic scale is very much the language of the blues, which is obviously a very, very timeless kind of music. If I just add a little bit of rhythm to it, and then add a couple of blues guitar techniques.
Oh, that's nice.
Suddenly we're into kind of...
So we're playing the blues,
starting to sound bluesy. As soon as we add some accompaniment and repeat it. So we've got a little riff. That's just the framework. That's just the template that you're working on. And then as a blues artist, it's really then all about the style. And then, of course, all the rest of it is the blues window dressing. So, you know, get a cool hat, get a dog.
That was incredibly helpful. I've found forms of music that can appeal to as many people as possible. I don't need a hit song, so I'm going to ban both of us from using them, and that could give me an edge. It feels like everything is coming together, and I've just got time for some last-minute practice. It's challenge day, and I'm taking on virtuoso violinist Alicia Smityana in a busking competition in London's iconic Spitalfields Market. I have the science of music and social psychology behind me, and I've decided that we'll each do a 1-hour set. Whoever makes the most money wins. I just don't know if I can triumph over Alicia's incredible talent. Alicia.
Hi.
We're back.
Yeah.
I'm going to take us both out of our comfort zones. No fancy concert halls. We're going to do the challenge here. We're going to busk.
Okay.
And there's two pitches. They're fairly close to each other, but you're not going to be able to hear me. I'm not going to be able to hear you.
All right.
We're going to do it at the same time, and whoever makes the most money
Wins.
wins. No modern pieces, like playing something that everybody knows and everybody loves. And we'll see who's going to make the most money.
Brilliant.
Good luck to you as well.
Good luck, yeah.
Both pitches have a steady flow of passers-by, so this is all about who likes which busker best. Now, I think the key to my success lies not only with my choice of timeless music, that's the blues, to catch people's attention, but also the crowd manipulation techniques that I learned from Julie Coultas. I've arranged for 5 appreciative stooges who hopefully will generate enough interest in my playing that I'll be quids in after an hour of busking. You ready, Simba? I also took Professor Joe Bennett's advice and brought along a cute dog. Virtuoso Alicia has chosen to play classical.
You're going to sing in key, please.
My session with the musicologist seems to be paying off. My choice of music is resonating with passers-by and catching their attention. I'm now relying on the social psychology part of my plan to generate some cash.
How are we doing, Simba?
As my stooges start throwing money into my box, the signs suggest that ordinary members of the public won't be able to resist joining in. And my spies tell me on the other side of the market, Alicia hasn't got much interest at all. Now, check this out. This couple have been drawn in by my stooges. As one of them throws in some money, the couple seems slightly tempted, and as another stooge tosses in some more coins, the couple are compelled to join in and give me a handful of coins. Now that's the psychology of cooperative conformity in action. I started with the advantage, but once Alicia's skill drew more people to listen to her, she was also benefiting from crowd conformity. More and more passers-by are throwing money into her violin case. This could be a close contest. This challenge is all about who plays the best music the public are prepared to pay for. The hour is almost up, and it's time to find out who will win the music challenge.
Moment of truth. How much money did you make?
I made £12 and 21 pence.
Put it on the table.
There you go.
£12. I won't count it. I know you're honest. £12 and 21.
One, yes, the one is...
Did somebody give you a 1p?
1p is here. It's...
Frankly, that's offensive. OK? That's just somebody emptying their pockets. £12.
21.
21. Are you ready?
Yeah. Wow.
£31.10.
Wow.
However,
I did have 5 stooges who I gave money to throw in my case. And once you deduct that money from my total, I really only made a profit of £9.60 for my trouble. So, sadly, I lost. But it was so very close. Oh well, can't win them all, but 2 out of 3 isn't bad.